Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amari L, and today I'm going to be talking about 10 things that I wish I knew before going natural. But before I do that, please be sure to like and subscribe. That way I continue to teach y'all how to do, take care of, and rock your crown. Let's go. So the first thing I wish I knew before going natural was to focus on my hair. So basically focus on your hair and your hair type. So I was initially subscribed to people like Natural Nisi and Jujubee, like people with like a looser curl pattern than me. So I was wondering why my hair wasn't turning out to look like their hair, and it was never gonna turn out to look like their hair because my hair is simply just not their hair. So basically just focus on your hair. Find the products that work for you, find the techniques that work for you, the hairstyles that work for your hair type, because something that works on somebody else's hair may not work for your hair. Just simple. And I know it's kind of like contradicting what I just talked about, but the second thing I wish I knew before going natural is to, like, hair typing doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Like, you just got to find what works for your hair and stick with it. Like, just because I'm a type 4B, 4C, 4A, whatever, does not mean that somebody else with the same hair type is going to have the exact same experience as me. And like, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna be able to have my hair look exactly like hers, because she might be high porosity and low density when I got low density and I'm low porosity. So that just completely changes the game on everything. So you just have to focus on your hair type and figure out what works for you. The third thing I wish I knew before going natural was that other people's opinions does not matter. The first time, like, I went natural, like, everybody was just like, when you gonna do your hair? And I'm just like, girl, this is a braid out. I did my hair. Now everybody wants to know how I got it. But like, everybody just had such negative opinions about going natural because, you know, like, in the Black community, everybody, for the long period of time, everybody was perming their hair and relaxing their hair and everything. But when somebody wanted to wear their natural hair out, it was looked at as a negative thing. Like, oh, you're not supposed to wear your natural hair out. Your hair's not done. When it's like, this is how my hair grows out my head. This is how I'm rocking it today. And then also people, the phrase that killed me when the natural community started, like, natural hair isn't for everyone. How are you gonna tell me that the hair that grows out of my scalp is not for me? That just never made sense to me. Somebody please make that make sense, because it does not. And speaking of that, like, the fourth thing that I wish I knew before going natural is texturism is a thing. Like, when the natural community first started, people weren't focused on people with type 4 hair. Like, type 4 hair was always seen as like a negative thing, or like just a bad thing for some reason, because my hair is coarser and more dry than yours. Like, but if I use the right products, as my curls will be popping. So don't come for type 4 hair. But like, people just always gravitated towards like 3A, 3B, 3C hair types, and I just thought, like, okay, why can't my hair look like that? When there's nothing wrong with my hair. There is nothing wrong with your hair if your hair is type 4. And I don't like that fact that all the people are jumping on this type 4C bandwagon when they know they're not type 4 anything. But you know what? That's a whole separate video and a whole separate topic. Speaking of the type of hair. So the fifth thing that I wish I knew before going natural is that I would have different hair types throughout my whole head. I thought when I went natural, my hair would be one or the other. Like, I knew my hair was type 4, but I didn't know that I would have all type 4 hair types. I didn't know I was gonna be type 4A, 4B, and 4C. Like, the front of my hair is more like 4A. The middle of my hair is more like 4B. But the back of my hair is all 4C. And I'm just like, why didn't nobody tell me I was gonna have all these textures in my hair? I just don't get it. All of these textures. But when you figure out how to work with them, your hair will be slayed. Don't talk about my hair right now. I just had to put it up a little bit. That wash and go did me dirty, and I didn't feel like washing my hair again. So this is what we doing for a protective style. And going back to wash and goes. The sixth thing I wish I would have known is shrinkage. Shrinkage is very rude. Shrinkage, it's so rude, sis. It's just so rude. Why, if my hair is down my back, my hair gotta stop right here under my ear? I never knew that that would happen. I thought when I put the hair product in my hair and my hair was just the length that it was, that it wouldn't dry up all the way up here. I thought it would dry at the same length. But you know, I learned to embrace shrinkage. It is not a bad thing. Don't look at it as a negative thing. It just, to me, it just means that your hair is healthy. Like, if your hair is damaged, your hair won't shrink up like it should, and your curls won't draw up like they should. But if your hair is on the more healthier side, like, not saying you don't need a trim or something like that, I'm just saying if your hair is more healthy, shrinkage is a great thing. It lets you see where the damage is, lets you see where the damage isn't. So don't look at it as a bad thing. And the seventh thing that I wish I knew before going natural, you don't need every product on the shelf. You do not need every product on the shelf. Just because a new brand came out with a natural hair product does not mean that that product will work for you. Find you a staple product that works great for your hair and just do you, sis. Just do you, because there's a lot of expensive brand products that I was like, okay, that'll work for my hair, and it didn't. It did my hair dirty, very dirty. But I found this cheaper product, and I'm just like, oh, okay, that's cool. I don't need to get every single product that they push out. And that brings me to the eighth thing that I wish I knew before going natural. And if I keep looking down, it's because I wrote them down. I had to get the steps in order. But the eighth thing I wish I knew before going natural is that natural hair products would be so expensive. Why didn't nobody tell me that? Nobody told me that natural hair products was gonna be so expensive. Why in the world is one shampoo $25 for a 12-ounce bottle? $25? No thank you. Not happening over here. Now there's some good products that really works, but there's also some cheap products that works very well. Like, for an example, an inexpensive product is the African Pride Moisture line. They literally sell that at like Dollar General for like $5. Each product is like $5. Whereas like an expensive product like Carol's Daughter or like Mixed Chicks or something like that, like one shampoo bottle will be like $20-something depending on which line you get from them. And you just don't need that. You can find a cheaper alternative and get cheaper products that do just as well. And oh my god, I don't know if y'all watch Curly Chris, but her hair is bomb. But she did like this Dollar Tree video, and she found this staple leave-in conditioner at Dollar Tree. It's Dollar Tree for $1. And she found a staple leave-in conditioner. So that just proves you don't need a $25 leave-in conditioner just for your curls to be popping. Go to Dollar Tree, I guess. The ninth thing I wish I would have known before going natural is how to protective style. When you search like the natural hair journey or whatever, when you're first starting to be natural, everybody just talks about you need to protective style, protective style, protective style. And it's like, okay, I'm just throwing these box sprays. I'm gonna do this wig, or I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. But they don't tell you how to protective style. If you just throwing box sprays on dry hair, that is not protecting your hair. Your hair is literally gonna just get all matted and everything, and you just have a bunch of shed hair. You're just gonna have a bunch. You're just gonna be having a bunch of shed hair for no reason. As far as you like, if you were to moisturize your hair before you put in those box sprays, if you moisturize and did everything to protect your hair under the protective style, when you go to take it down, you won't have as much shed hair at all. But people never talked about that. They just talked about, oh, you need to protect the style, but they didn't say like, oh, you need to make sure you thoroughly moisturize so that your hair can be moisturized however long you're gonna wear the hairstyle. Or you need to make sure you detangle your hair correctly before just throwing it in a bun. Or you need to just make sure when you're doing box braids, be careful not to share hair so that you don't cause breakage. Nobody talks about that. So that's why I'm making this video, so y'all can know stuff like that. And that's why I also have my channel, so that y'all can know how to protect your style and still be cute. Okay, on the being cute side, the 10th thing, the final thing I wish I knew before going natural is that trendy hairstyles wouldn't always look good on me. I thought like, okay, this girl got, like, I don't know if y'all remember, but like it was like some years ago, people would wear like the 2 ponytails, and then they would have like the bubble ponytails. I know they started to come back, but they're more on like sleek ponytails. But they would have like the bubble ponytails with like Marley hair and stuff. I thought that hairstyle would look so fire on me. No, it looked a mess, and I never wore it again. And I barely wore it once. So after I put it in and I seen how it looked, I said no. And also, like, the 2 ponytail hairstyles period on me, I already look like a child. So if I wear 2 ponytails and I try to do like my makeup and everything, I still look like a child. Nobody told me that that wouldn't look cute on me. And it ain't their fault, but still, I feel like I should have been warned that every natural hairstyle would not look cute on me. I felt, since I had natural hair, that this natural hairstyle and my natural hair would go together. But that's not how it works, sis. So don't think that's how it's gonna work. You just gotta find hairstyles that work for you, look bomb on you, and if you can rock those trendy hairstyles, good for you, sis. Help me out. But those are all the things that I wish I knew before going natural. Well, there are more things, but those are the main 10 things that I wish I knew before going natural. Comment down below if you wish you knew some of those things, or just comment down below things you wish you knew that before going natural. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it or enjoyed it, just please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way I can continue to teach y'all how to do y'all crown. See y'all in the next one.